Well, I've been studying government grants for 50 years. That's right. I'm such an old fart. But I have. I started out by helping rich people. I was a consultant of Fortune 500 companies, and they wanted to start new businesses and buy stuff and buy things and buy other businesses and get money for doing a lot of stuff. And I didn't know anything about government programs. And I just wanted to make money. I got an MBA, so everybody thought I was smart, but I really wasn't. Actually, I started a software company that failed, and another company that failed. So then I started this business, which I help rich people find out about government programs, but I didn't know about any of them. And they taught me because I just wanted to get paid, you know. And I'd go around Washington, find all these programs that these millionaires became billionaires with. And after doing that for 3 years, I was very excited because that was the first business that was success. I started from me and a phone and a desk, and grew that thing to about 30 people right down in the middle of K Street, 16th and K Street, you know, where all the sharks are. And I got sick of helping rich people. I said, the average person has to know about this. I grew up in a place called Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. I'm the grandson of a coal mining family. Both sides of the family, both my grandparents came here from Czechoslovakia to work in the mines in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. And growing up, I didn't know anything about government. I thought government was the post office and the Division of Motor Vehicles, and that was it. But then these fat cats taught me about this stuff. So my mission has been, after that business was successful, is that to teach the average person. Because here's what the average person probably does. They go to Google. Okay, which is the death trap, but we'll talk about that later. So you put in maybe you want a $10,000 grant. Okay, you put in $10,000 grants, and here's what you get: 195 million websites. Now, what are you going to do with 195 million websites? You have no idea. And everybody there is trying to sell you something. So they all want money from you because that's what Google is. They're there to find people who need help. And if you're looking for money to start a business or something, well, they have something to sell you, and it's going to be cost you money. Well, one way to use Google is look at the tabs here. The tabs on the bottom: all images, news, shopping, videos, forum. Check tech news, because that's a good way to start looking for the people who are not selling you something. Okay, because here what you get, that's news. So it's people in newspapers, magazines, things like that are talking about grants. If you go to the other Google with everything, it's people like me trying to find you because you're interested in grants and I have something to sell you. Okay, here it's very little selling, so it's good. And you got down, you're down to 15,000. Okay. But most of these are real good grants. Yeah. Because grants come from only two places: government offices and nonprofit organizations. Now, sometimes they come from .coms, like we give grants. We give out $50,000 to $75,000 every month just to members. And they're grants. They could do, we have 4 different categories you could apply for. And, some other companies do that, but it's mostly for publicity. We do it because we want members. Our members are, money conscious, and they're looking for money from the government. So if we have extra money, we give it back to members. But that's another story. So here, that's not a bad way to start to see the kinds of things. But then you should really do more. And more way to do it now with AI. AI is a wonderful thing, for finding grants, for finding free help. If you want to use capitalism, then you use Google. But capitalism requires money to play. If you don't have money, then you have to find help from the 2 organizations I told you about. That's that's government and nonprofit organizations. So .gov and .org. They're the only legitimate people that give out grants that don't charge you for it. So that's why you just stay out of there. If you could find that way in Google, I don't think you can yet. But here you can do that in AI. I use ChatGPT. And if you put in there, and I'll put this all in the description below so you have it, here's what I tell it to do. I say, give me a listing of 50 government offices. So that's government offices and nonprofit organizations. Okay, so they're the two that give out grants that provide free help and money to start a business in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Include the websites. Wow, you got them. And they gave me, actually, and I know most of these organizations. I've been doing this for 50 years, and they're all legitimate nonprofit that really won't charge you a penny to do anything but help you. Here, Women and Girls Foundations, the Regional Industrial Development Corporation, the Urban Redevelopment Authority, all these places that are there to help people start businesses, okay? Heinz Endowments, okay? They do that. And they stopped at 44, so I said, hey, give me 10 more. And they kept going here. Invest PGA, Duquesne University Small Business Center, Extender, help entrepreneurs start and build the companies by offering educational programming, coaching and incubation, everything like that. So all that, nothing here is going to cost you money. That's what you have to do. But now there's even something better than that. Here's where I would suggest you go and start. Is SBA, but you don't want to go to the SBA. You want to go to sba.gov, and you want to use their database because they have a database for anywhere in the world, not in the world, in the United States, where you could find free mentors to help you start any kind of business, or even a nonprofit organization, or even an invention you want to work on, or even you want to really be a real estate investor, or you want to be a freelancer working at home, any of those kinds of things that you want to generate money yourself. Okay, so you go to sba.com, local-assistance, and you go down there and put in your zip code. So I put in the zip code for Pittsburgh, 15122. Okay, what do you get? When you hit the search button, you get 14 organizations that are mentors. Organizations there are mentors to start any kind of venture to make you, money, or just to live better, or anything you want to do, or make the community better. They'll help you from cradle to grave, show you where money sources is, help you with any tax problems, help you with any legal problems, help you with any marketing problems, help you get money, anything. But you have to call and make an appointment. You can't just look for a website and fill out the application. That doesn't work anymore. There's too much stuff out there. And you really have to talk to people, because otherwise, if you don't talk to people, you're talking to robots, and robots to robots. You won't get anything through. It's hard to understand what people really do and what they could help you with. And you have to do that one-on-one. Is the best way to do that. You make an appointment. Try to talk to, hey, can I talk to somebody about starting? But you don't have to know what to say. You don't. You just say, I need help. That's the only thing you have to say. I need help. Now you could do that. Okay, everybody together. I need help. Okay? And that's all you have to do. And you make an appointment and you're on your way. See, people don't know this because they don't advertise, and all you're going to do is go to Google. See, I think it's terrible to go to Google unless you have money. But if you go there and you don't have money, you'll get frustrated because everybody's going to tell you you'll need a lot of money to start a business. You don't, if you know this other thing. And this is a whole society we have in the United States. Now listen to this. This free money and help, it represents 40% of everything in America are organizations that give away free money and help. You hear that? 40%. 60% is capitalism, and that's Google. 40% is the community economy. So that's the community helping each other. I mean, isn't that a human thing to do? Help each other. Succeed. And to get the education and help and even funding you need to improve your existence in life. And there's free help to help you do that. Now, if you want to pay for me, that's fine. I'm $20. And it's fine to help. But what we have is a community of 12,000 people that help each other get grants and money and free sources to help you live a better life, because they're out there, but they're in the community section. And in the community section of America, they don't advertise. So you have to find them. And that's what we do. Every website we give you will never ask you for money. How do you like that? And then we have free people. Every day we have 3-4 hours of experts and also members who got money. They tell you how they get it. And you can ask them questions, any question you have. Every day they're there live. So for you to ask questions, how the hell did you do this? What did you have to say? What did you have to do? Hey, was it hard? All this stuff. You have somebody right there, like you, not me, somebody dresses like a clown. You can't trust me. Trust these are normal people who just got money and they want to share it. Why? Because they're selfish like I am. You know why I'm selfish? Because it feels so good to give. So I just want to give as much as I can, really, before I die. I don't have much longer. I'm 81, soon be 82. And I figure I got 10 years or more to keep giving as much as I possibly can. So if you think I could help you, let me know. It's letsgohelp.com. And you get unlimited personal one-on-one help to apply to every government grant you're eligible for. There's nobody in the country that does this. Especially for $20. God, I used to do this for $20,000. Rich people will pay this, but I didn't want to help rich people. It didn't feel, didn't make me feel nice. I want to be appreciated. Oh, so let me know if I could help you. But I'll put these links. If you don't want to give me money, that's fine. Don't worry. I'll put these links below so you could start using these programs too. Okay, now don't wait. It's out there. And the Doge or whatever, it's not going to change much of this at all. So don't worry about what they're yelling and screaming about in Washington. This stuff will be getting, maybe they'll change the names or around the corner. But 99, 44, 100% will pretty much be the same, at least for the next year or two. Maybe in the long run it will not be the same. But for now, get out there and use what we got.